Oh, today is 11/11 too, November the 11th, and I think at 11 o'clock, 11:11 tonight p.m. It'll be a lucky time to make a wish. Anyway, I'm Catholic, but it's okay to do all this. I think it's part of the universe and the energy fields and who knows what. But um, anyway, it's a positive day, a happy day, and a lucky day. So I know I have a lot of wishes to make. I need more actor-friendly work. Well, I need more acting work too, of course. But anyway, so I'm kind of like most actors and people in general. We're always trying to find something else to do. I've haven't won the lottery yet, so but for years I would do one thing and it would be my passion, and then the next 10 years it would be something else. I've helped people a lot with insurance and even with substitute teaching, and even when I was a news reporter editor. But you know, things change, and I'm kind of working at orchestrating lots of different things right now. But hey, if I get a really good job, I'll be glad to take it. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm just kind of doing different things and may go do a little bit of retail too if the substitute teaching might get to me again. That's a little harder than it looks. I always thought about that. I had a lot of friends over the years that have been school teachers, and as I was selling insurance, and even before that, when I was editor at a newspaper, I thought, oh, that teaching looks so easy and fun, and you know, the longer I was a sub, been a sub on and off in between other jobs for almost 20 years, or over 20 years now. I found out the hard way. It's not as easy as it looks. It's a really tough job. Like all jobs, I mean, have their challenges. But anyway, I'm excited to be hopefully getting some auditions soon, and I enjoy working on all that. It's even more fun when you book something and you're on set, even if it's a low-budget project. But over the years, I have auditioned for some higher, I guess, more premium or, you know, higher studio projects with better roles. But I haven't booked any big roles or anything. Mostly what I booked is low-budget, you know, film roles, independent films on my IMDb. But years ago, like 15 to 20 years ago, when I did a lot of extra work the first time I moved out to Los Angeles, I was on lots of big sets there were big name stars and did a lot of extra work. That's always fun. But of course, extra work normally never leads to, you know, a really big acting career because, you know, you have to take a lot of acting classes, and I've been taking a lot of acting classes on and off for 20 years. In fact, I can be a acting coach now, mostly for beginners to intermediates, because when you get into more advanced, there's a lot of other things involved. I think until you become, I think no matter how many classes you take, you know, for years and decades even, I personally don't think you become at a higher level until you actually start booking some bigger roles where you're really challenged and you really have to go toe-to-toe with some big name actors, even as a stage actor, which I've done some stage acting too, but you know, not a lot with big name people or anything. But I think that's how you it's the pressure of working, you know, on a big set and where money's involved. I mean, if you're just in some projects where the pay is either very low or non-existent, it's not that big a deal. I mean, as far as the pressure, I mean, you still enjoy it. You get into character, you know, you work on your craft and all that. But anyway, so hopefully someday before I become elderly, I'll get that opportunity. And so anyway, but that's for all of you that are still venturing into the acting world. So full speed ahead with that. So, but still take your day job seriously, or your actor-friendly work, whether you're a bartender, cashier, substitute teacher, you're selling insurance or real estate or whatever you do. I've met, you know, all kinds of actors in Los Angeles and in Texas having moved back and forth over the years, that have done both, kinds of sales, subbing, retail, bartending, everything. So, just remember, I know it's hard sometimes. And if you get tired of what you're doing to support your acting career or your other work, try to find new work. I mean, it's always good to find other work that you enjoy almost as much, which for me would be writing, but that's still really tough. Even back when I was in the news business, it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of hard work too. But it was so much easier to get your work done because you were on deadlines constantly, even at the small papers. Whereas if you're going to sit down and write a script, unless you get one of those big-time jobs on a writing team at a studio, you're under a lot of pressure there to get it done in a deadline, certain amount of time. But otherwise, if you just sit down to write a script, Lord knows. I mean, for me, I've been trying to work on scripts on and off for decades. It's like I'm wondering when the cows will come home, as far as that script will come in to be finished. But I might just turn some of them into little short films, and that might be easier. Okay, well, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend.